Just another day of figuring out what crazy, weird color scheme I want to work with. Uh, so, I haven't done a video in God, it's been 2 weeks at least, three, maybe. We are on December 30th, 2023. So, last video of the year before I do what I told Nick and Charlie that I'll start sending you guys out the video individually. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. So I'll start sending it out in the beginning of the year, set it up, and you guys will get it like randomly, like in March or April or something. I haven't been journaling too much either. I think the last thing I journaled was, and I might have talked about this one maybe on the last video, but Nick was coming on the 23rd. He purchased his tickets to come on the 23rd. His mom still treats him like he's a baby and making him fly from OKC instead of the cheaper tickets from Dallas, but whatever. That was one thing that I wrote. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with you flying out from Dallas. At some point, you'll realize how beneficial that is to just go out and just do something. Just, if your mom said it, just do it anyway, man. You're a freaking adult. Reagan, I don't think I talked about this one. Reagan, you fell in the pool that week. I was on the 13th in the community pool, and you came back naked with your nanny, and she felt horrible. She was crying, and I think I talked about this. London, you're trying to talk. It's really cute, and baby, you're struggling with a riff that is about to happen at your company. So yeah, I think I talked about this before. So here's one. It's probably a little bit different. This definitely happened after. This was on the 20th, which is 10 days ago. I haven't made a video since then. I wrote down, what strength did I discover in myself this year, is what I wrote. Well, this is interesting. I discovered my ability to cut people off was much stronger than I thought. It's been a full year since I really talked to my sisters and mom at length. If you had asked me last year at this time that I would have felt so betrayed by my own family, or that they would even betray me, I would say no, there's no way. Maybe 2 years ago, because I think I found out about it in November. Anyway, life has a strange way of teaching you things when you least expect it. I also learned that I am limited, that in limiting my internet exposure, no one really gave a fuck, right? Like, there's people that I would communicate with on a regular basis, but very few people actually gave a fuck. Like, nobody really reached out very often, which made me realize there's really no point in social media other than a tool to make money. Which is sad, right? Like, you think you have all these connections with people, but really they're just random people on the internet. You die, you go away, they don't give a fuck. Their life goes on. You just become somebody that was on the internet. So now I'm going to just push it to see, just push content out there, make money, basically what I wrote. All other uses of the internet are a waste of time. This year taught me to be more open with pushing internet content. 2024, I'm just going to push the envelope more. Basically meaning that I'm just going to start making videos. Like, there's people that put out videos that are just fucking stupid. They make no fucking sense. They don't really have any context of what they're talking about. They're really stupid. So I think we're just going to put out content and just not read any of the comments that people put up. Because that's usually where you get stuck. You start trying to respond to people's comments, and, people start getting all pissed off at you for one reason or another. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start pushing more content out there this upcoming year. Just make money on the fucking internet. Nobody cares. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. What else? Then the next time I wrote was 5 days later on Christmas. and I wrote something that was interesting. Today was Christmas. There are only two ways to live. One is as if everything is a miracle, and one as if nothing is. So I thought that was interesting. If you live your life a certain way, is everything amazing? Just funny that I wrote that on Christmas. So today's the 30th. I walked the dog, Skittles, with London and Reagan. And what usually is like a 4-minute walk, maybe 3 or whatever. Just go around the block, bring Skittles back, she poops, clean it up. It took significantly longer. And you know what the craziest thing? It took longer because London wanted to stop and literally grab every single flower. And she would just say, flower, flower, flower. And we just have like these bushes like off on the side. And London, you just wanted to grab them all. It was so funny. And I'm like, all right, London, let's go. And it's kind of cold, so I was kind of rushing you along a little bit. But like, you would grab like the grass, you would grab these little flowers off in the little bushes and stuff. And, you know, it's just funny. Like, everything was like just amazing to you. These regular bushes that I've walked by 100 times, didn't care about at all. You stopped and you just wanted to look at them, right? So, do you live your life as if everything's a miracle, or one that nothing is? That was a good reminder for me. Just slow down and just enjoy it. You're only here for so long. So, thanks, London. I didn't think I would catch that one. Catching it now. It's amazing. 25th. Today was a wonderful Christmas, I wrote down. The girls all got some wonderful gifts. Lots of clothes and books, more than toys. Hopefully you girls don't see Jess and I as boring. We just tend to buy more functional toys. Jess's family came over and it was fun morning with this wrap game. They wrapped up like a bunch of presents inside of like saran wrap. You had to pull it all out, and then, you know, like lottery tickets, random stuff like that. So it was pretty fun. I've never done that before. It was a pretty interesting tradition. We're gonna start a tradition though with making puzzles. So Lori, Jess's mom, brought this 300-piece puzzle or whatever, and it was cool. Like, we took the day and just made the puzzle, right? Like, started like in the morning during breakfast, putting together a couple pieces, making the edge, and then by the end of the day, we just had it all together. I thought it was nice. So I think that's going to be one of our traditions. Is every year, London and Reagan, you'll get to enjoy us just all putting together a puzzle, just for the day, you know? Nothing too crazy, 300 pieces. Maybe it'll get crazy. I don't know. Maybe we get really good at it. But every Christmas, we'll just do a puzzle. I thought it was fun. It was a nice little interesting tradition. So hopefully I remember it and we do it. I wrote down, Charlie, I came into your room and you were talking to some kid named Javier. I asked you if you thought he was cute, and you said, yeah, kinda. It was a weird moment as a dad that your oldest daughter is now liking boys. It was kind of weird, you know? You're my daughter, and you're getting into boys. And it's just, I'm gonna have to do like what Grandpa did, my dad did, like get used to the fact that his daughters are married, they have kids, or they have, boyfriends and significant others, and it's just crazy just to think about. And the funny thing is that I didn't really think about it with Nick. I know it sounds so bad. But I really didn't think about it, right? Like, it never, like, okay, Nick, you have a girlfriend, whatever. But it didn't really click. Like, I didn't really care, right? Like, it never really, I don't know, it's just different. Boys and girls are just different. So yeah, That's what happened today. On that day. That's interesting. And my favorite gift was the photos of my daughters with Ryan. That was a really good gift. London and Reagan. Jess did really good on that one. I wasn't expecting that at all. That wasn't the gift that I was expecting. You never really expect anything. But that definitely was not a gift that I was expecting to receive, and it was nice to receive it. Yeah, it was really nice to have the chance to see a photo that, I never really, for all intents and purposes, I never really thought of, right? Like, and what I mean by that is I never really had the, like, I never thought about it when you just brought that photo. Like, I never really thought, like, oh, this would be a photo to make. Like, this would be nice. And I think just Ryan's always going to be a part of our family, no matter what. Or I don't think, I know. She's just going to be a part of our family. So, yeah. Life's weird. Life's very weird. So, yeah, with this being the last video of the year, hopefully 2024 is a great year for the entire family. Charlie, this would be you going into your senior year in 2024. Nick, I have a feeling you'll be getting deployed in 2024. So I guess I'm going to make predictions. What else? London, you'll be 2. I'm sure you'll be talking significantly more. Reagan, you'll be 4. Just crazy. Crazy curly-haired girl. It's just going to be 4. So I predict that by the end of 2024, you'll probably be going to school, like maybe 2 days a week. So you like hanging out with your friends. 12-year-olds in the park and you think they're your friends. Maybe they are your friends. I don't know. You seem like a kind of kid that just likes talking to everybody. And then Jess, probably going to have a great year at work. Hopefully she does. Hopefully I have a great year at work, or I change careers, or something great happens. I don't know. Just looking forward to the year. Typically you don't look forward to the year, I guess. Or maybe you do. Yes, most people do. But it's always so funny, right? Like, what's the difference between today and yesterday? Nothing. Really, it's no different. You could be another person or do something different in 5 minutes. Flipping the calendar doesn't really matter. So that's one lesson that I want to teach you guys for this video. For 2023 is don't just wait on a calendar just to improve on something or get better at something or just try something. I know it helps psychologically for people, like, oh, this new calendar, I get to flip over this one thing, but it really doesn't matter, right? Like, ultimately, you end up being your own person just because you end up being your own person, or you end up being a different person because you want to just be a different person, or you end up growing as an individual just because you want to grow as an individual, not necessarily because a calendar flipped. So take advantage of every day and just do what you want, right? Like, ultimately, do what you want, continue to grow, continue to just be good people. Hopefully, if you guys are, if Nick, Charlie, and Reagan and London are watching this, I don't go back to this very often, but, shit happens, and this could be way off into the future that you wind up watching it again on YouTube or wherever it ends up getting uploaded. But you'll watch it and say, oh, snap. It's Dad, it's Grandpa. I don't know why I keep going back to that. Maybe so it creeps you guys out every single time. Every single time you watch something like that, you're like, damn, how did he know? How do you know we're going to watch this with our kids and grandkids? Oh man, maybe you won't. Maybe it just sits out there in the internet for forever, or however long YouTube stays around, or however long this format stays around. It's fascinating to think about. Like if you would have told Einstein when he was alive, this recording, this video we're gonna make of you, this is something that people will remember what you looked like, what were you thinking, right? And he would be like, oh, what do you mean? Like you're just gonna keep it on this tape? How do you know this tape is gonna last as long? Yeah, so guess what? It's no longer on tape, it's on the cloud. Who knows where this thing goes from here? But telling Einstein that, he'd be like, what do you, I mean, I can envision it probably, he would say, but not that I'm Einstein. I'm just saying. Immediately thought of the smartest person, like what would they think in a situation where now, you know, their image, their video is out there forever for eons. Einstein is famous, so people watch it forever. Which is crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully 2024 is great. Not putting anything out there. I'm doing my same routines. I'm gonna have my 12 grapes. That's definitely a tradition for us. Is having 12 grapes at midnight. I'll wake up your mom at midnight like usual and give her the 12 grapes. I think one year we got it like the day after or something. So funny. But anyway, that's it. Probably a longer video, but end of 2023. Hopefully 2024 is great. And as usual, bye. I love you.